Are you tired of setting goals and making plans and still feel like you're falling short? You're not alone. I've been there too. Checking off my to-do list, trying every productivity hack known to man, and still feel like I'm spinning my wheels. So here's the thing. The problem isn't your willpower. It's not your schedule. It's not even your apps. You got the wrong apps, right? It's something deeper. And today we're just basically breaking down 5 myths that keep us from following through, right? So we actually have shifts that can help show you how to do this for yourself. So the first myth is willpower alone will somehow get you consistent results. And I'm telling you, it won't. Willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired too. That's why some days when you feel unstoppable, and then other days, not so much, right? And the shift? Focus on building systems, not just relying on your motivation or your willpower, right? Tiny repeatable steps are more reliable than trying harder. Myth number 2, you need big dramatic changes to make any progress. That's exhausting, right? So instead, I started focusing on tiny little daily actions. Little ways really add up. For example, in the morning, when I have my designated water, I know it's really important to hydrate the brain right off the bat. Something like 90% of our brain is water. So here's the magic. When you do something small every day, you start to see yourself as the kind of person who actually shows up, right? It's not rocket science, but it's a great little hack that you may have heard about. The magic is in doing it. And that's the beauty of what we talk a lot about here, your identity. Your identity begins to shift. And that's when real consistency happens. All of a sudden, you're not the person who struggles to drink water every morning when you get up. You're the type of person that hydrates your brain first thing in the morning. Myth number 3, setbacks mean that you failed. Nope. Life happens. Missing a day doesn't erase your progress. The shift that really changed everything for me, I learned to repair without guilt. So instead of spiraling into shame when I miss something, I simply ask, what's the next small step that I can take right now? And that keeps the momentum going, right? And it protects your self-trust as well, which is so important. Myth number 4, tracking outcomes is enough. We often measure progress by results. We're told that weight lost or sales made or tracking done. Tracking outcomes is great. And a lot of the experts tell us we don't change anything we don't track. Well, that may be true. We often measure progress by results, right? The sales that we made, the tracks that are done, the weight that's lost. But sometimes those can be discouraging if we just stare at that. So instead, track your behaviors and your actions, right? Did you show up today? Did I try to drink the water this morning? Did I drink 1 glass instead of 8 glasses? Take note of the progress. Did I do the tiny thing I committed to? Did I take that beautiful green jade glass and drink at least as many cups as I could this morning? Yes, I did. And when you track your actions instead of your results, you create a system that actually supports your growth, even when the results aren't immediate. And in today's world, we want everything yesterday, right? So finally, myth number 5, self-trust can't be rebuilt with small steps. False. Every tiny commitment that you keep, even something as small as making your bed, or in my case, drinking my water in the morning, it actually strengthens your identity. And your identity is strengthened when you develop this trust in yourself. Because remember, your subconscious is always listening. Consistency always doesn't come from big heroic efforts. Sometimes it comes from the simple small acts that you repeat day in and day out. So that's how habits stick. That's how self-trust grows. And that's how you finally feel like you break through. So if you've ever felt frustrated that you just can't stick to anything like I have, know this. You can. It starts with small shifts. Don't give up. Just track what really matters and be really gentle with yourself, especially when life gets messier in the way and, life happens. So somehow, if this resonated with you, please drop a comment below and just tell me which of these myths have actually been holding you back, right? Which of the 5 myths is holding you back? And at one point, all 4 of the 5 were holding me back. Please comment below and let me know which myth benefited you from being free of today. And just remember, you are beloved.